Do not do that.
Jigs,
You're not doing that today. You're not doing that today.
Starting. Don't start your shit.
You're not doing that.
Don't start your shit. What's
my name? Alonzo.
I'm Big Zo.
Out the paint.
All right.
Out the paint.
So we're not
everybody getting out the paint.
We'll get to the intro in a second.
Okay.
Shannon Sharpe.
Yeah.
Let's
talk about it.
Let's talk about it. We're starting there.
Let's talk about it.
I feel y'all know the story.
Right.
We don't got to do that. They know the story.
But tell the story just short form.
He met a shorty in the gym. He met a
young lady,
white Spanish girl in the gym.
Yeah.
When she was 19.
She obviously knew who the fuck Shannon Sharpe was.
2023.
Shay. Yeah. 2023. Yeah.
They had some nefarious activities for 2 years.
Yep, they did.
Now he's being sued by this girl.
Yeah.
Saying that she was, assault and some more shit.
And
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So yeah. I don't believe Shannon. Let me start there. I believe Shannon's innocent. Let me start there. But I believe Shannon is a nasty fuck for this shit.
For sure.
I believe he's a nasty fuck for this shit.
For sure.
Where you at?
I believe that Shannon is a nasty, rich, old man that's living out his fantasies.
Okay, and that's an issue, right?
And that's a thing that people do.
Is that an issue, though?
Is that an issue for me?
Yeah.
It can be. But
because your energy was not there before we started this camera. No. So go ahead.
My energy is more so it's like, how the fuck y'all condemning Shannon Sharpe for having a consensual relationship that they like to, have quote unquote fetish
BDSM type sex, yeah.
Sex, but then y'all niggas won't condemn Aubrey Graham for grooming motherfuckers.
I'm so glad you said that.
Stop it, bro.
You have to stop saying Aubrey's name in the same breath as Shannon Sharpe.
Nigga, they're in the same.
You know who you should be saying.
They're in the same neighborhood.
No, they're not.
They're in the same neighborhood.
Two different streets to me,
bro. They're in the same subdivision.
You know who's in the same neighborhood as him?
Who?
Bill Belichick. But everybody let him get that shit off.
Probably.
Bill Belichick got that white girl down there, early 20s, just like Shannon.
Bro.
Fucking running around after him.
Johnny Depp.
And nobody says nothing.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah. My issue with Shannon is,
go ahead.
Nigga, you supposed to been knew this shit before. You 56 years old.
You should have got shot
knew this shit.
But like you said off camera, what?
What?
That pussy.
Yeah, I said that pussy probably must be fire if he doing all this. But guess what?
What?
I wouldn't touch that shit with a 10-foot pole, and I'm 35.
For sure.
34, excuse me.
I feel you.
I wouldn't touch that shit with a 10-foot pole. And that's
feel
why I
you.
love the fact that I asked on this pod, yo, how old are they? Before I even get into my text,
yeah, for sure.
How old are they? Because, hey, at a certain point, I don't even speak about it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But, bro.
Yo, the girl said she wants put a big black baby in me, nigga. Are you fucking a girl that says, yo, put a big black baby in me?
She said that.
Is she 19?
She said that.
Yes.
She's 19.
No, I wouldn't fuck that girl.
Hey,
she's talking like that.
That's
Hell,
you.
That's a red flag.
I wouldn't either.
That's a red flag.
I wouldn't either. But at the same time, that if that both thing is consensual, that shit is whatever they decide to do.
All right, let's walk through this real quick. You know why?
But if
guess what?
But if she was 17 and you was talking to her, Shannon, and you waited till she was 19, that's hella subjective, bro. That's nasty as fuck.
That's nasty, but guess what? 19 ain't but 2 years away from it.
Exactly.
Maybe a year, some change.
I feel you.
How old she is.
I feel you.
So it's like,
don't make it right, but it does make it legal.
You want to know the funny part about this? I feel like in your mind, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but in your mind, it makes more sense because he's rich.
Yeah.
It makes total less sense to me because he's rich. That sound like a broke nigga energy. That's because I'm from the country, bro.
Nigga.
I'm from the country, real quick. I'm from the country. Them boys out there, back when I was a youngin', was giving it up like that. And guess what? Nobody said nothing. It was one dude that got caught, and I remember that shit. But nobody would say it was mom's the word. But with a rich dude, you got way more to lose, nigga. What are you doing?
For sure.
And you got the $100 million on the table. What are you doing?
For sure. But now, I've been a rich nigga in mind. I'm a rich nigga in mind.
I'm talking about rich nigga in paper.
I'm not a rich nigga in paper, but I've been around old black rich niggas with paper.
Yes.
Old white niggas with paper.
Yes.
That's the thing that these niggas do, bro.
Hey, real quick then, Shannon Sharpe.
That's the thing niggas do, bro.
Public service announcement for Shannon Sharpe there. I'm glad you said that. Public service announcement for Shannon Sharpe. You're not a rich white man. Don't play them games that they play. They are able to play them games,
but that's what they do, bro.
You better stick your fucking ass over here with us and try to love it, nigga. Try to fucking love you, a black woman or something, nigga. Figure it out. A shorty that may be around your age, nigga.
Monique,
she said it.
Yo, And I'm not a huge
was spot on.
And I'm not a huge fan of like Monique politic.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not a fan of Monique.
Right,
but she wasn't wrong.
But she was
dead
spot on. Right
Find
there,
you something that's gonna fucking fix you a hot meal, nigga, and tell you to chill.
And see, but now here's the ego mental thing, and I'm not saying Shannon Sharpe, but I'm including this behavior in it.
Yeah.
Who are you to tell me no?
You talking about Shannon to the white girl?
To any person that's going to be his significant other that is not, and I'm not saying less, but like bringing what he views is not the same as him bringing to said table.
Hey.
Who are you to tell me?
Tell him no?
To no, yes.
Hey. That mentality is the reason why his ass getting sued right now.
Absolutely.
That's a dumbass mentality to
absolutely.
have. I don't care how much money you got. You guess what? Now it costs you what, 20+ million now to tell no.
Right, but then I ain't gonna lie to you. On the flip side, we dealing with text messages.
When that video drop,
we need to see video. Not we, but like
it's gonna drop.
Text messages withhold certain context and certain expressions
for sure.
When saying, because we only saw choke me or no means no. When whole time that might be a code word, or that could be you can say no. You can say no.
I disagree.
You can say no.
I just say I disagree. I don't know, but I say
but you can't definitively say.
And you can't definitively say yes. So
right.
It's all speculation.
So it's in the air.
Yeah.
It's in the air.
But guess how it looks.
But that's always what text messages are going to be. Like the same way if me and you have a text message.
Yeah.
And I don't normally text in all caps.
Yeah.
And it's universally known as texting in all caps is like yelling. As aggression.
Yeah.
But me, I don't do it, but I'm excited. So I text
in all caps.
You might take, what the fuck Jig mad for?
Yeah. And just if you see it in a vacuum.
But then whole time Jig is excited, or whole time we got, if we text in all caps, it means this is an important point or whatever.
Real
but
quick.
Someone else looking at it be like, why these?
Yeah, why?
It can be misconstrued based on just seeing text messages, not having more context.
Real quick, I got a question. I don't know. I just got a question.
Yeah.
You think Disney's seen anything else? Because they got them out here.
Absolutely.
Do you think they've seen more?
Know what? No, I take that back. They have not seen more. They've seen enough to be like, oh, this shit might stick a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, you know how we were in grade school and all it needed was the snow like an inch and a half. It's closed school, and then by 2:30, it's gone.
Yeah.
That's what's probably happening. But Disney like, nah, fuck this. I ain't gonna take some of our money.
Yeah, Disney said, fuck it.
You gotta be on sabbatical for just go ahead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right. Well,
2 years, Shannon might come back. Pause.
We'll see. We'll definitely see. Now, with that being said, though, welcome.
Yes. To another episode.
Yes.
Verbatim, allegedly.
And we're gonna come back to that conversation.
I'm your host.
But we just going, let's kick it off.
But hey, write in the comments, hit me up. Who was right, yo? Because
it's not who was right. It's not who was right. It's what viewpoint do you agree with more?
Yes.
Yeah, look at you. Look at you trying to be right. Look at you trying to be right. Look at you trying to be right.
Nah. Yeah. What viewpoint seems more plausible to the speculated situation?
To the situation that's going on. Now, I am Big C, a.k.a. Big Baby Davis. All right? No extras. No extras today.
No.
All right? And I got my dog with me. To my right.
Zoe Morning, get niggas out the paint like I just got you out the paint.
Never.
We're about to get a lot of shit out the paint today.
You're going to watch this back and be like, damn, y'all really was on Shannon Sharpe's side. Now...
craziest thing. Side note, crazy. Craziest thing.
I gotta light the candle,
I was talking and I was like, it's crazy. I know I might sound but I'm not on.
I feel like you are.
I'm like, hey, world, if you gonna give Shannon shit, why y'all ain't give Aubrey the same or similar shit, bro?
With Drake, I don't know what that is.
Grooming. Old niggas and young bitches.
And I have a direct thing with the white men into it. I go to another culture. You go right to Drake every time.
Rich men and young women.
Do you have any valid proof that Drake has touched an underage girl?
At a concert. At a concert.
Light this candle and
at a concert. Shit, public domain. Look it up if you got Pause this, look it up, and come back.
Mahogany teak wood is the light today.
Mahogany teak wood is the light today. The candle. Yeah. A few people was like, yo, why y'all ain't light the goddamn candle last pod? You know, man, it starts the feng shui.
Don't worry about it, man. The feng shui.
Yeah. Bow.
All right, Brandon. Now. I've been using crackhead lighters all 2025. That's just a personal thing with me, just to keep me humble. But we'll be right back
or
after
cheap
this
one
commercial break.
Check.
Now, we got to go back to Shannon just for a second. We're not going to talk about Shannon himself.
Okay.
But just as quick as Stephen A. put his arm around his shoulder, now he is totally backtracking a lot of shit without backtracking a lot of shit. How do you feel about Stephen A. doing that?
About backtracking?
Yeah, now that Shannon's going through some hot water.
Be clear, brother.
I feel like Stephen A. is such a fucking Uncle Tom. I don't know why.
I don't think Stephen A. is Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
Maybe in the vein of how urban people see Uncle Toms to be.
Yeah.
Maybe in that. But I feel like when shit get rough for other niggas that I'm associated with, if I'm Stephen A.,
he totally cut ties.
Hey, self-preservation.
Yeah.
You would that bullshit would not blur into mine because y'all think we hanging out together and now somebody that I'm You know what I mean?
You know what it sound like? Yeah. Who is this nigga on this neck? It sound like Sam L. Django type shit where it's like, oh man, you a trip, dude.
What do you think who that nigga on that
you
bag
a trip,
is crazy?
Dude. Like, yo, but salute to Stephen A, man. Get your paper, dude. He going crazy. Now, how was your weekend, brother? Let's take it. Let's start. Yeah, right. We jump right into it. Let's start back from the top. How's your weekend, brother?
I am sore because I told you I started my garden.
Okay, gardening. Come on.
And we need to put more respect
on gardeners.
On our grandparents who were gardeners.
Okay,
because not that it's hard work. But it's taskful.
It's taskful.
It's taskful is the word. It's taskful.
Yeah. Okay.
To where you think that you're somewhat healthy or in shape or strong.
Until.
Or,
Yeah.
You quickly realize there are muscles that you didn't know that
you
existed.
Ain't never worked in a day in your life. Yeah, I understand that. I totally understand that for sure.
Your hamstrings start to get a little hammy.
What are you planning on gardening there? Just curious.
Oh, so, hey, man. We got some burpee cucumbers.
Burpee cucumbers, okay. I've never heard of those.
We got some pickling.
Cucumbers? Some pickling?
Some pickling cucumbers.
Cucumbers, okay. More cucumbers.
We have some spinach.
Spinach.
We got spinach growing.
Yeah, spinach.
We got all the bell peppers, green, yellow,
bellies.
red.
Yes.
And some jalapenos just for this spring round.
Okay.
Yeah. So we plan to do a couple more rounds.
That. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's all right, man.
So yeah.
Look at you. Big green thumb over there.
The goal is to have a grocery store of sorts of vegetables because shit too high.
Yeah.
The tariffs is about to kick in.
No tariffs coming.
And I really want to know where my food is coming from so that I can live as long as I,
probably know it yourself.
Not trying to have ailments at 45.
I understand that.
I'm 30.
Yeah.
I'm trying to prepare for the next 30 summers.
For the next 30.
Yeah.
I understand that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I fuck with that. Listen, man.
What about you, my brother?
I had an eventful weekend.
Okay. You said eventful.
Eventful.
Okay, so what happened? So some bullshit?
No bullshit at all.
Okay,
Went to see Sinners.
Yeah,
went to see Sinners. Yeah.
I've heard great reviews about that movie.
I'm not finna hold you.
Great.
It's fucking great.
Like the best movie of the year so far?
Yeah, so far, for sure.
Easily.
Not even close, for sure.
Wow.
He is that Ryan Coogler. I'm gonna get that boy his props. He is Jordan Peele on fucking steroids.
Is he black or white?
He's a black dude from California.
Woo-hoo.
He did the Black Panthers. He did Fruitvale Station, Creed.
Shout out to Cuz.
Like, he's always worked with Michael B. This was like their big thing. This was their big one.
Okay.
And he showed his ass. It's I'm not gonna get it too far into it because I want you and your lady to go see it.
Right.
But it's very good. It's very, very fucking good. Vampire movie.
Okay.
On the surface. On the surface. It's a vampire movie.
It's a vampire movie. Okay.
But it is not a vampire movie, brother.
It's more
that
so
shit
like a psychological.
No.
Oh.
That shit is a cultural tap in.
Okay.
It's a cultural tap in. You as a music person will love it because I damn near cried at one of them scenes. I was like,
ooh,
oh man.
It
really is the whole lineage, past, present, and future that we do with this shit.
This music
shit. Like as black people.
As black people.
And it make you think about religion a little different. I've always thought about religion a little different.
Right.
But it definitely puts things in perspective as well. Like, come on, fam.
Tough.
It's great. Please go see it. And I'm not no spoilers. This is not a spoiler at all. Shouts out to the Native Americans.
Yeah.
The quickest part in the fucking movie.
What?
But that was seeing the Native Americans.
Yeah.
But they was so straightforward with it. They was like, yo, let us come in. They was like, nah. They was like, all right. And just left. You'll get it when you see it. But that was so funny to me.
All right.
Seeing that. Yo, but so salute to Sinners. Please go see that shit.
Yes.
I'm definitely going to see it again by myself too, just so I can lock the fuck in.
By yourself is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? What? What?
Niggas doing like group. Nigga, you do group activities.
I'm not doing
individual.
I do. All right, so what I'll do, because I like to go see movies by myself actually.
Okay.
But I go see them by myself during the weekdays.
All right.
But this was like a little, you know what I mean? Little step out. Step out real quick.
I feel it.
Yeah, a little step out.
I feel
That's what I said. I want you and your lady to go see it, man. It's all right.
Okay.
All right, now we're gonna have some fun here. I'm gonna get into something real quick too, just cause you know what I'm saying. Then we'll get to Shador.
Yeah.
Kanye said he sucked his cousin's dick. How you feel about that?
Shock value.
How you feel about that? Do you feel like it's true?
Doesn't matter.
A little bit.
Why? Like, why does it matter? Does it matter? See,
the fact that I said a little bit.
See, you being a black man.
Yeah, right.
You being a black man born in Virginia,
but this is
which
not
is crazy.
No.
Because I'm gonna let you get off. CJ, just give me 1 second.
Funny.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna let you. It's because you're an urban black man that you grew up in the 90s and 2000s.
Yeah.
And that way of living is apparently so toxic and so blasphemous in 2025.
I should get your ass for that shit you doing right now.
No,
I should get you,
it's
but
crazy.
I'm not gonna get you.
No, it's crazy.
I should get
because
you,
I understand.
but I'm not gonna get you.
I understand because I feel the same way.
I don't feel that way though.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
The reason why I said a little bit,
all right,
is because it's like, come on, dog, I idolized you. Why are you doing this?
I mean,
why are you telling me this later? Like, and that was your younger cousin. You did it.
I mean, yeah,
not you, but Kanye did it to his little cousin. Dog, I promise you.
Yeah.
We sitting here doing this pod.
Yeah.
And one day on this fucking pod, you be like, yeah, nah, yo, my little cousin, yeah, nah, like we was watching a movie and we wanted to reenact that shit. So yeah, I like sucked my little cousin's dick, and now he's in prison now. I promise you, we're gonna be cool. You'll be cool. But I'm gonna carry that relationship with you 1,000% different. I promise you that. I promise you that. And hey, sue me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm 1,000% carrying that whole relationship with you totally different.
That's crazy.
Like, yo, when I see the homies, right. Don't let me talk to Rich. I see I'm like, hey, shit. you know what he did, right?
See, but then I feel like that might be different because, like, nigga, we know each other. I don't know Kanye.
That's a fact.
West.
And at the end of the day, I really don't give a fuck because, like, Kanye, you've been doing this shit since forever.
Yeah.
But it was just funny.
I ain't gonna lie. Now you said that. Whenever I listen to like late registration,
you're gonna listen to What's Your Addiction, and you're gonna be like, whoa. Excuse me, maybe, baby.
No, stop.
See, unless you want to do it. All right, yo, we'll be right back. Yo, quick commercial break.
Dog,
you didn't think about it. You didn't do the science.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Mixed by Jigs, OM Jigs. This is the Verbatim Alleged podcast, right? And I always say, my main and only mission in life is to keep myself and my village accountable. And since we've been doing this, I consider y'all a part of the village. So, with that being said, denial is a river, okay? That means a lot of things. It also can mean a blasphemous thing when you can't realize that denial is a river in your situations. Be realistic, have faith, but also understand denial is a river. You didn't do the science.
You didn't
crazy,
do the science, bro. You didn't do it.
Oh,
all right?
man.
Now, this is something that's been on Instagram this week.
Okay.
Niggas are stupid. Men are just dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's a thing going around saying 100 men versus one gorilla. Who would win? Who would win?
The gorilla.
And we have men. There are men out here. It's not 100 people. It's 100 men. That's what I'm saying. We have men. We have men out here saying,
pause.
No, who the men know?
Pause. Bare men, just fist and can-do attitude?
Yeah, just dudes. Yeah,
nah,
with
bro.
Nothing else. Yeah, ain't no help.
No.
There's no. That gorilla is ripping niggas to fucking shreds.
Like a prime gorilla?
Prime.
No.
Prime gorilla
No.
and silverback.
You might get the gorilla if he's on like his last 2 summers.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah, you got to catch him late in the game or early in the game.
But
you're not catching
prime?
the prime. You're not catching the prime
Never.
gorilla doing nothing, nigga.
Hands and can-do attitude, you losing 10 times out of 10.
Give me an animal. And don't give me nothing small.
Okay.
Give me an animal that 100 men could beat. One of the big dogs too. That 100 men could take.
Just fist and can-do attitude.
And can-do attitude. Yeah, it's tough.
Giraffe? Maybe?
Giraffe, maybe.
Kangaroo? Maybe?
Hey.
A kangaroo?
Maybe.
Probably.
But you gotta really give it up because that kangaroo goes crazy.
You gotta charge. Like, I ain't gonna lie, 20 of them niggas gone.
I'm gonna be honest. And I'm not saying this is gonna be 100 men live after this.
Right.
Give me 100 men versus one lion.
Shit.
Prime line.
No.
Prime line, I think 12 walking out of there.
Lion wins.
Prime lion. I think maybe
no weapons.
5 are walking out, no weapons. Just mass stomps to the fucking kicks to the nuts.
Where?
You gotta go,
Where?
You gotta kick to the nuts.
Nuts? Okay, the nuts.
You gotta go nuts just to piss him off. Then once he turn around and bite you, another kick to the balls. Because sooner or later, he just gonna fall, and then you gotta take over.
The best thing you can do is
stand behind him. You gotta go be behind him.
Go crazy on the nuts and maybe rip
pause.
his nuts
Go
off.
crazy.
Pause.
Yeah, you gotta be aggressive.
Pause. Pause. Like that's the only way you got
anything up top. You have no chance.
You have no chance.
Their strength is gonna eat you. They're just taking you out.
You can't break its neck.
Yeah. No. What? I dare you trying to wrap your fucking arm around a fucking line.
It's over.
It's over. That bitch is biting your goddamn throat right here, where your main pulmonary vein. What is that? And it's over with.
It's over.
Over with.
Your tubal oblongata?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That miscast right here, it cast the medulla, nigga.
It's
Yo,
over.
you're going to sleep before you even realize you're dead. You're gonna
shut down before you
your body so you won't even feel pain, nigga. You just gonna just drop. That's so funny, bro.
Yeah, no.
Now,
yeah.
we gotta talk about it.
Okay.
We gotta talk about it.
Hey, shout out to D-Lou.
Yeah,
because I was at D-Lou crib, right? Watching the draft on my phone.
Yeah.
And I got there not kind of late, but like it was like the 6th, 7th pick.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm still.
Who all been picked?
Yeah, who I've been picked. All right, cool. I see that the Steelers are number 20, 21?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
And the Shador slander
still there too.
Has been crazy. I'm like, what if he got past the Raiders at the time? I was like, ooh, okay. All right.
Yep.
I'm like, oh shit, we might get him. In D-Lou crib, just watching.
Yeah.
And Lou was like, yo, it'd be fucked up if you don't get him. Like, what you mean?
And with the 22nd pick.
And with the 21st pick,
21st pick.
the Pittsburgh Steelers select.
I don't know who they selected.
The defensive lineman, some Hammond, from the University of. I said,
yep.
Lou looked at me, started laughing. I said,
dude.
I then go on TikTok,
yeah,
and see everybody like, oh shit. So it's not just me; it's all Steeler Nation. Like, damn,
like, whoa, what did we do?
Fuck what the people saying. Mel Kiper has been wrong 80% of the time. Okay,
yeah,
Mel Kiper could be wrong right here, but yeah, no. So Shador didn't get picked until
5th round.
The 5th round?
5th round. I think he was, 144 or something like that?
144. It was the 5th round.
Yeah. And I'll speak on the Cowboys real quick. Cowboys didn't do shit.
No.
It doesn't matter. I want to Shador.
But yeah, bro. And then the more and more time passed, I was like, damn, they passed on Shador because he doesn't embody the NFL's not policy, but their culture of, hey, this is an opportunity to change your life. Mm-hmm. And for good or for bad, this opportunity would change Shador's life, but not in the same vein that it would change a small town kid that made it big at a Power 5 college. Yeah. Who went top 20. You know what I mean? Like that's a different type of person, a different type of dog. Yeah. Shit, Deion even said it. I want my offensive people to have a perfect household, my defensive niggas to come from poverty in a sense. Yeah. That ideal has to be either he got to be really fucking good to be with two parents, or that nigga really got to be a dog from the gutter. Yeah. I don't think that Shador's work ethic or demeanor was either one of those things, and it really... Whew.
All right, so this is how I feel about it. And mind you, I'm going to start this. I always like to start with the real. Yeah. The real is I fucking love Deion Sanders. And
absolutely.
What he's done for his family is crazy. What he's done for football, at the college level, is fucking bananas. Like, I love it. He brought awareness to it. He doing a lot in Colorado. Like, he's the dog. He's a dog. And he's one of the best fucking defensive fucking cornerbacks of all time.
Ever.
Probably number one.
Ever.
So I put the respect where it's due, right? I had a few issues with the whole lead up to this thing, and I was like, damn, it's fucking my dog. It's fucking him up a little bit more than it's helping. Deion went on the show, I forgot which show it was, and he said, yo, my son will not just play for any team.
Yeah.
And so you immediately just cut, like, 25% of the league? Now, mind you, your son hasn't done shit to even talk like that yet. But
you cut 35%.
That's what I'm saying. Off. So you say, yo, my son... Not any team could just come talk to my son. We got a few teams that we want to deal with. We now see those teams were Steelers, Giants, Saints, fucking Raiders, and maybe the Cowboys. Maybe. Because Jerry Jones was never letting that happen. Yeah. But maybe. So
based on Deion's relationship with Jerry.
That's all that was based on. Yeah. Not on Shador himself, because I could just tell they just don't really like the kid like that.
Which is crazy.
But they love Deion. So it's like...
But he's better than Bronny, though.
I'm going to get to that in a second. I'm going to get to that in a second because if I was to say what I was going to say, it would start a whole nother conversation. So I seen that. I was like, okay, all right, Deion, maybe you shouldn't have said that. Then Shador comes out, and he's saying certain shit. And I'm like, all right, Shador, a lot of dip on your chip, big dog. I love it. You that nigga, you know you going to be in the league. Like, I get it. But a lot of dip on your chip, playboy. And then... I used to watch the well-off media joints. Like I said, I'm a fan.
Tight.
So I used to watch the well-off media with Deion Sanders Jr. where he just taped shit. And they went to the NFL Honors. This was right before the draft. Went to the NFL Honors. Shador, Deion Jr., and fucking Pops, Deion. So they go. Deion is shaking hands with everybody he's supposed to. He said it to Deion. Told Shador, like, hey, yo, I'm going to need you to...
You'll be a professional today.
If you see me,
hello,
you know what I mean?
My name is,
these are the people you need to be talking to.
You need to shake hand, kiss babies.
I can't tell you how many times Deion was talking to the person, and Shador was locked in with his brother, rapping a song that they had just made. Like rapping a song that they just... And I'm going to show you that shit too so you can see what I'm saying. Literally...
Put it up.
I will. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it right there. Literally rapping a song at the NFL Honors. Why you supposed to be shaking hands with these niggas that's gonna sign the checks you want?
I didn't see that.
It's so cringe to see it. It was like, oh, you really don't get it because you are Deion's son.
Because you got money.
And
you don't
it's
need
just been this forever.
Yeah.
So I feel this way. That's how I feel about that. But in the same vein, the NFL should never. They did him so trifling.
But then, so that was gonna be my follow-up question.
They did him trifling.
By you knowing Shador from Lil Tight, why are you expecting the relationship to be different? One, but then two, why are you treating him like you don't know him from shit?
Like you don't know him.
Like he's just a prospect.
That's a fact.
And I understand you trying to keep it level, but it's impossible because you've seen this kid grow up.
Yep. And that's the interesting part.
You know
and that's
what I mean?
why I was like, almost like they knew he was coming.
Yeah.
So it was like
they was gonna try.
The one thing, because
it's a test. It was a test.
Because this is how I looked at it, right? I looked at it the same way you was like, oh, culture over there, they trying to get that black boy at the paint.
Yeah.
But I also thought of it like this: yo, you could come over here, but it's too much for our liking. I'm not talking like me. I'm talking about them.
Right.
Them white owners.
Right.
So guess what we're gonna do?
Right.
It's a total different bracket of pay you in from that first round
to now.
You was about to get 45 mil
to now,
and now you at 4.5 mil.
Nigga, you league minimum
for 4 years.
For 4 years.
So guess what, nigga? Yeah.
You look around the pine.
We'll lower your value our damn self.
Easy. To
just make sure. And guess what?
Easy.
I guarantee one of them teams Deion said he couldn't play for is the exact team he with now.
Absolutely.
The fucking Browns.
Yes.
And it looked like I don't care.
Yep.
The Browns didn't look happy to do it. That was a pity pick. That was a pity pick by the Browns, and that shit is trifling.
Especially when they picked a quarterback in front of him.
That's what I'm saying. That was the ugliest pick of my life. I hate it, and I hope Shador figured that out.
Yeah.
But same
now,
way they feel that way, they didn't feel that way about Johnny Manziel, and that's why I understand. All right, now.
Yes.
You said something about Bronny. You brought him up.
Yes, I did.
Spoke that man's name up. The young child's name. Of that
LeBron
boy.
James Jr. is a grown-ass man.
Let me tell you something about what else I feel about LeBron James Jr.
Okay.
The best, number one, child of a fucking iconic megastar so far.
Lies.
So far.
Lies.
Not even close.
Lies.
Name one.
Scottie Pippen Jr.
No. Not even close. Not even close. I don't want to hear fucking Scottie Pippen Jr. No.
You don't understand how superhero Scottie Pippen Jr. is.
No, because you know
Growing
what?
up knowing your mom's a hoe.
Let me ask you a question.
Knowing your mom's a hoe.
And this is your problem. This is your problem. This is your problem right here.
Still being able
I said
to produce,
the fucking greats, and you gave me a number 2 on the Bulls. Nigga, Mike Jordan.
Mike Jordan.
His son.
Is not
trash.
It's not
trash.
Not
Deion Sanders, which is, I'm gonna give you the top ones, nigga. I said the top ones.
Okay.
Don't give me Scotty, nigga, because that's like saying Klay Thompson, nigga. We talking about Steph. All right?
Well,
No, I'm talking about the ones. I'm talking about the ones.
Then Steph has to be number 1.
Shaq. His son, no. Sorry. Deion Shador, sorry.
Steph.
Bronny handles this shit. Bronny handles this shit as being a child of a megastar like these niggas better than any of them.
Steph?
Better than any of them.
Steph.
Dog, Dell was not the guy. Dell was a great shooter. Dell wasn't the guy.
Steph
what?
Steph is the best child from a star.
No, I'm talking about currently. Don't give me, I'm not talking about Dell. I'm talking about if Steph's son or daughter played. So, you see, I'm going to ones we grew up on. They're Mike's youngin.
Like,
I'm giving you. All right, never mind. I'm done with you. Never mind. We're gonna be done now.
You're acting.
Give Bronny his credit. That's all I need you to do. Say Bronny handles this shit, the social media era, better than all the youngins.
He does.
The only person that I could see better than him is Carmelo Anthony's son, Kanye. That's the only one I can see potentially handle it or better than him. Bronny handles this shit. Niggas talk shit about Bronny all day.
Nigga.
He just, Shador, he wear it.
Nigga.
Shador wears that. I feel like niggas talk about me on this chat. Marcus, you see what he's doing.
Cocaine.
You see what he's doing. Bronny literally still just goes about his business.
Look, but Marcus was still able to fuck Scottie Pippen Jr.'s mom.
What does that matter?
You see, you don't understand.
What does that matter? You and moms? No, let's get to it.
Hear me out.
And moms.
Hear me out,
it's
bro.
something with you and ball players' moms,
bruh,
that you gotta stop. You gotta stop. Yeah, because
you're filthy. You're filthy, yo. You are filthy.
You see me building the narrative around.
No, you're trying to build a crazy
narrative. But hey.
No. But this is what I'm saying Scottie Pippen Jr. for, right?
All right, go ahead.
He's producing decently. At least scoring, I think, between 19 and 25 points a game. I think he just scored 30 the other night.
Shouts out to him.
You got to think, since he was a little nigga, he's been the butt of jokes about his mama being cracked by everybody. Now he's growing up. He's still getting jokes from random people, people in his circle, random people, but now the world. When he comes to somebody's city and he's scoring, niggas is booing him talking about how so-and-so fucked his mama, bro. Mm-hmm. Niggas playing against him and say, yo, I'm probably holler at your mama later tonight. You like that's different.
You know what it is?
Bruh.
You know what it is?
That's different.
Scottie Pippen was number 2.
Yeah.
So the microscope on Scottie Pippen Jr. wasn't as electrified as these people I'm talking about.
For sure,
so Scottie Pippen Jr. gets to live his little light skinned ass. I see him right here.
But
he's looking just like his daddy.
But Scottie Pippen Sr. was still a number 1 on anybody other, like on any other team. He was still number 1.
Oh, for sure.
Like when he got traded to the Pacers, 97, 98, he was still number 1.
Is Scottie Pippen a great?
He's top 75.
Is he a great of all time?
Top 75.
Is that great of all time?
Yeah.
Think so?
Top 75 ever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's got to be like top 20 got to be GOATs. Can't a top 100 be GOATs? You going to fucking put Earl the Pearl as a GOAT? No.
Nigga.
He's a legend.
But then
I feel like Scottie's a legend. I feel like top 100 is legend. Top 20 is GOAT.
The only reason why I'm saying yes, GOAT, because at some point, legendary and GOAT is different.
It's different. You see what I'm saying? I feel like Scottie's a legend. Mike's a GOAT.
Yeah. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Okay. Like, it's no shade. It's no slight at all. It's no slight at all. It's just how I see it.
Okay.
It's like, it's like different. Like, Kobe is a GOAT. But like, who can I say? Paul Gasol is a legend. You see what I'm saying? Does that make? Oh, maybe not Paul Gasol. Maybe that was a bad one. Like, give me somebody else from the Lakers from that run. Cause Shaq's a GOAT, but like, who's like
Vlade Divac?
There you go.
Is
you know
a legend.
Like Manu Ginobili.
Manu's a GOAT. Manu's a GOAT.
I knew that was
Manu's a GOAT.
Because I was gonna say Tony Parker.
Tony Parker's a legend.
Tony Parker's a legend and Manu's the GOAT.
Manu's a GOAT.
I feel like Manu's the legend and Tony's the GOAT.
Stop.
What?
No.
What?
And the only reason why I said that is because Tony Parker left the Spurs and was never Tony Parker again. But Manu ain't never have to leave.
But we can agree on Tim Duncan's a GOAT.
Tim Duncan's a fucking
Tim Duncan's a GOAT. All right, thank you. Yeah, that ended great. That ended smooth. That ended smooth.
Put some respect on Scottie Pippen Jr.
I'm gonna give you two things and then we get out of here, right?
All right, for sure.
Because now you got me thinking about it. John Morant, Anthony Edwards. Which one do you think will be a GOAT? Which one do you think will be legendary, if either?
If either, Ja gonna be legendary.
Josh legendary already.
Josh gonna be
Josh is gonna be he's gonna be with AI. Like he's gonna be right there with AI.
And Ja is fucking up his GOAT status himself.
Yeah, low key.
Like himself.
Low key.
But
it's the aura around that nigga.
He needs to get out of Memphis.
He does.
He needs to get out of Memphis.
He does.
Memphis is not Miami.
I wish fucking whatchamacallit was still healthy. I would like to see him with San Antonio with a motherfucking just to sort of govern that shit a little bit.
His style is too chaotic for the structure of and then it's like, I ain't gonna lie to you, De'Aaron Fox, in my opinion, is the best pick because he's gonna be able to, if the play breaking down, he can score.
Yeah.
But their system is Wemby and then Wemby dictates.
Yeah.
Ja not gonna be able to be like, hey Wemby, you dictate. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's real. Well, hey man, this has been a great episode.
Yes, it has.
I really enjoyed this one.
Yeah,
it went
man.
by quick too. This shit go by quick as hell. All right, I am again Big C, aka Big Baby Davis.
Yeah,
watch out for the backboard. Boop. Okay, and I got my big dog with me, man.
Jigs.
Yeah,
mixed by Jigs.
Yeah,
Zoe Morning.
Big Zoe Morning.
Got everybody out the paint.
Yeah.
Including
himself.
Including himself.
He got himself out the paint earlier with Shannon Sharpe.
Did not.
I can't wait to hear that go. I can't wait to, you know what?
That's
I can't wait
age.
to edit this.
That's going to age like fine wine.
That's going to age like a banana.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up, yo.
We love y'all, man. We'll see y'all next week.
And we
go.